All right, welcome. We got back-to-back club ladder racing tonight, 4v4 against ATP. Adrenaline, always good matchup versus them. I think we are 5-12, 5-13 against them all the time. Yeah, we're doing 7 laps of LaGuardia Loop, so just under 21K tonight. Pretty flat other than New York Sprint. We got Draft and Anvil as power-ups. So here's the profile. We got Lewis's long diesel, and everyone's else is kind of roughly the same. 5 and 20 minute power. We actually, versus these two rosters, is very even across the board. There's not really any major outliers one way or the other, as you can see here. So yeah, should be a pretty interesting matchup tonight. Hoping to shake some of the monkey off my back here for some pretty poor performances lately, so hopefully we can get something going. Got a 100-mile ride tomorrow outdoor that I'm doing, so hopefully don't feel too cooked for that tomorrow. Let's jump in the Discord and talk some last minute strategy.
It's all worn out pretty hard.
Yeah.
I think
I see a lot of them on the NV 7 point whatever wheels. It's kind of surprising. I'm going full aero again.
Oh, yeah. I just use aero.
Yeah, if they have like an early flyer, I don't think anybody has so much power to go out so early that I think we just stay settled. As long as it's not more than one, we can just rope them in slowly back instead of chasing in sprints.
Yeah, let them burn themselves out up there.
Yeah, Lewis, this team historically races very aggressively. Like, they don't wait to take the match, or us to take the match to them. They definitely usually attack early and often.
Okay, that's kind of usually how I Zwift race. If there's nothing going on, then I just try to do something. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if your power profile is at least close for the long power, I mean, I think you're the ripe one to make a move.
Yeah, so I would say if we can have a decision, it would be just on the later half, because otherwise that's a long freaking breakaway, 20 plus kilometers.
Yeah. Remember the power-ups are, I think it's Draft and Anvil. So I don't really know where you use Anvil, but I do know the finish is a slight descent. So on the last lap, if you have an Anvil, save it for the finish. All right, 10 seconds. Watch for them going hard out of the pen, too.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Yesterday was...
Yesterday, 10 watts a kilo right out of the pen. Oh man, that was rough. But they are a little heavier, so there's an initial descent up here. So let's make sure they're not gonna, like, right after the arch. There's a big descent, so watch them.
Yeah, that is one of their unique traits. They're a team that likes to attack on downhill.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You can use the weight and the speed.
Yeah.
From the back.
They skew a bit heavier, so that makes sense.
If they get ahead, how far ahead are we letting them get past? Like 10 seconds, 15 seconds?
5.
Yeah, well, I'd say.
5. Everyone's long power is like pretty much the same, except Lewis, you have a little bit of a edge.
I mean, I think we can give them just enough to have hope that they can stay away, because all we have to do is take turns at 3.7, 3.8, and then we're going to get them back. What's important is that we can take turns.
Lewis, you have a steering too, right? Or no?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it should be connected. Hopefully. Yep.
I don't have the HUD, so.
So is
Yeah, I
it
just let
Lewis?
Zwift do it. It's
Is it
Luis.
Luis. Okay,
Luis.
got it.
I get Luis all the time. It's as long as you're close. As long as you don't call me Ben or Eduardo, then we're fine. I know who you're talking about.
It'll be fun when we race with Lewis and you on the same day.
Okay, I remember this course now.
Yep, we get two. We have one power up here too. So if you have anvil or arrow, just burn it over here.
I have arrow.
Yeah, just burn it now. Get another one at the banner.
I usually always use them at the end.
Well, you get another one here too.
This is where I think it would be good to use the anvil to carry the momentum. And then right here, if you went for it, you could use the arrow at that 2% to carry that speed.
Yeah, hopefully get a nice back-to-back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we could have it all our way, I'd say prior to setting up that attack is we got to get rid of one of them so that we can at least play the numbers game. And all we really need, I think, is a decent attack in the prior hill just to get some separation from their fourth guy, which I think is entirely possible.
Yeah, I think if we look at the lap marker right around the halfway mark between the next lap and the current lap, or later than 3/4, if we speed that up going into the hill, that could be beneficial for a speed through attack. That way you can just do 3 to 4 pumps, get that orange number over the hill, and then if you wanted to carry that speed with an anvil or an arrow, that would be kind of the easiest way to make sure that we're staying fresh.
Yep.
Yeah.
My thought, at least.
I got an anvil.
Same here.
Yeah, so steepest part of this is just before the New York Sprint anyway. So that's the best. If you're going to launch an attack, that's the spot.
If nothing happens by the second lap, I might try to just do a small little mini surge / sprint and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're going to attack, so I'd rather us do it first than wait for them.
So the neat thing here is that they have a couple guys that will chase everything. So
I'm just pushing a bit. Oh, never mind.
Like they heard me. Right at the half or the 3/4 hash into the down. Use the speed. Because this is a good one here, as we can pick up speed as well.
Yeah, there's just a small little bump and then the riser before the New York Sprint. You want me to push a little bit over this?
I think it might be a little too early. First lap. Don't burn yourself out.
All right.
I mean, it's up to you.
keep it high cadence, Josh. Saving legs.
Yeah, I'll wait. But yeah, use your anvil over the top of this.
I'm gonna turn my music. Let me know if you guys hear.
I don't hear anything.
Perfect.
Go through
I
them.
think we got.
All right, so that's Garth. That's their guy who's not explosive. So just keep him under lock. At the end, I think
I mean,
all
Josh
of
is
us,
right there.
yeah, all of us can
Takes him
basically
down.
all of us can out sprint him. So just stay with him.
Yep.
I've got double anvil. I can push to close that gap. You
Well,
guys
I mean,
wanna?
Josh is there.
Yeah, no need.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
take a
Josh is there.
1v1.
Yeah. But if you have that
Especially
sort
if
of
he's,
power,
yeah, especially
if you
if
have that,
he's continuing to push.
if you have that sort of power, Luis, then let the gap grow bigger. So that way, if you do manage to bridge over at all, then Josh will pull and allow you to recover, and it's 2v1.
Okay.
He's
And the
gonna be
rest of us,
dragging with the.
yeah, and Zach and I will go third and fourth wheel behind that.
Yeah, if we're like less than 15 seconds, one of you guys try to bridge up over the New York Sprint.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I can try to do that.
I think you're just gonna bring him and just slow it back up if you do that.
Keep as fresh as you can, Josh.
Yep, I'm good.
I think he's going to do all the work because he's not explosive, so he needs to be really far away to be on the winning.
About 1.5K to the next banner.
Because Josh can beat that guy in a sprint on paper, right?
Yeah, Josh can beat him in a sprint.
Yeah.
No problem.
So it's advantage us that he just keeps pulling Josh to the end.
Yeah, he just has better long power slightly, so depends on how gassed I am.
I believe in you.
How are you feeling, Zach, from 1 to 10?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I just have a heart rate because I'm nervous, so that's where I'm at.
No pressure at all. No pressure.
Yeah,
It's
all the
all.
pressure's on Josh.
It's all for fun. Are you new to ladder, Luis, or?
No,
I've
he's
raced a few times. I've done like maybe a handful or maybe about 10, the longest, but just been I don't Zwift all the time. I usually take the summers off and play basketball or just be outside with my kids.
Okay. I would say we're approaching the proper distance for a bridge that's not too crazy.
yeah, you can always attempt, and if you find you're taking them with you, ease off.
But if you're gonna try it, then give it a fair try, which means,
Yeah,
push.
that's a long gap, 21 seconds.
Huge gap.
Yeah, I might try to do it at the top here.
I mean, I can pull you a little bit closer if you want.
I'll give it a shot.
All right, probably not on the downhill. On the downhill, they have an advantage.
Yeah, if you're going, push now.
Whenever you feel ready.
I'll use the speed through the banner
Okay.
and then release.
All right, then just be ready, Zach, because we gotta follow their second and third wheels.
On the gear.
They seem to be pushing a little.
All right, here I go.
You're just dragging
So Lewis and Trevor. Edinburgh. Niggenberg.
All right, well, you got right one on you, Luis.
Yeah, Trevor has a massive sprint. 1250 watts.
So just recover.
435.
Recover, because when we get there, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Whew. Haven't sprinted like that in a long time.
Yeah, I don't like the matchup 2v2 though. Because Edinburgh is gonna probably cook us all.
All right, we're gonna go around Somerville here on the back half. Just be ready to jump on, Josh.
Yeah. Looks like you still got 22 seconds, right?
Yeah.
All right. Zach, can you have a small dig closer to Somerville? Nothing crazy.
I can't hear what you guys are saying. So much static.
Yeah, push all the way through us. So.
I can't go anywhere.
Where did you tell them to go?
Yeah, just recover, just recover. No, we're just slowly pulling them back. Because our advantage is to drop Somerville.
Okay. I'll take that second spot. Recover.
Because right now he's burning energy just to be away.
Yeah, don't lead out, Lewis. Let them lead. If they want to pull it back, let them. If we pull it back, we want numbers advantage.
That's it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think the only way we can press our advantage is by having Somerville in the back, not the front.
Yeah, up to you guys.
I mean, we're not crazy driving it in. We're slowly bringing it back.
Yeah. I think I might try to go on the next downhill by the bridge. And I think I can close that gap to you, Josh.
All right.
Go on the uphill. You can't beat them on the downhill. They're too heavy.
It's more manageable now. It's only 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, on the next uphill. No, go for it.
I notice Eames overshoots his captures every time. I think he panics into chasing.
How's that them up there?
Yeah.
You should be able to see me.
Yeah, I see you guys. See.
There's a little riser coming out of here.
Should I go on that riser?
Sure.
Okay.
It's the last one before the sprint, so if you're going, go now.
If you got anvil, pop it up the end on their side.
Build is that. That's it.
Keep pushing through us. Keep pushing through us. I'm gonna spin up and go.
All right, you guys are gone. Somerville's not chasing. It's too long a bridge. Josh, spend energy taking both of you ahead. Somerville is barely hanging on.
Oh. We gotta work these corners. To the right.
I'm toast.
You want me to drop back or?
No, I got nothing. My
To the
heart rate's
left.
in the 190s.
Yeah, they're pulling this back.
Yeah.
All right, recover.
Oh,
Spin up a bit up
good
this
lord.
hill. Spin up a bit. You're gonna try and push over.
Ah.
Just recover, Louise, recover.
Who I'm trying. Yeah. That one hurt.
All right, so don't be discouraged, Zach. We're going to try to, the best we can do is get you ahead of Zach.
Oh
You
God.
good? All right. Let's recover a bit. Good job. Expect them to attack. Next available opportunity.
Ah. Good lord. Ah.
See, they stayed together. They didn't try to chase one-on-one. They stayed together so that they could take turns on the pool. That's how they got it back. We're doing 2.3s up here, Zach. So without destroying yourself, just keep building to a 3.0.
Watch them push up here. It's going over you, going over you. Never mind. Good job. Eb's pushing on the right.
Oh,
Good job. Yeah, my recovery is atrocious.
likewise.
All right, next bump is New York Sprint. So burn your power up before that over the hill.
I've got an amble. I might need it a bit earlier than expected.
All right, well, honestly, I'm not worried about Somerville because he's not very explosive, so it's really a 3v3 right now. He's strong. Like, he's a good diesel. We just can't let him take off ahead.
Yeah, agreed. Watch some attack here. Abs is pushing a bit. They're going. Bring the power up.
Yeah, good draft, good draft. He's not pedaling anymore.
Speed coming through. Oh my God. Oh. I'm gonna need a whole. I'm gonna cut the recovery until it's Monday. Wow.
All right, after this, one more lap.
And make a judgment on whether you want to save that anvil if you got it. You'll definitely want the anvil last lap. Abs pushing a bit.
Oh.
Abs pushing.
He's down 0.
Stay away from Josh. They're pushing.
Watch the follow through.
Not me to click the anvil there.
I want the speed to get up the hill. That's kind of what I was thinking myself, but I don't know if I can do it.
Just setting a false pace here, just to avoid the attacks.
Oh,
All right, last one. If you have an arrow, use it. Use it as we're going uphill before New York Sprint. I got an arrow too. That sucks.
do we get another?
Oh,
This is the last one.
That was the last
Yeah.
one. So not much.
Okay.
Do you
I
have
have
any?
the anvil.
Okay.
I have anvil.
I'm probably gonna, since Adrian, you got better sprint than I do,
well,
and we definitely need probably 2 podium spots.
I mean, yeah, but I mean that means we're all sprinting for the finish. So the
Yeah.
important thing is we don't let any flyers go, and then
Yep.
I mean, I'm feeling okay. If you guys want, I can lead it out, and then you guys make sure to beat them on the run.
Well, probably make more sense for me to lead out. You have better sprint.
Yeah, but then you get third wheel drive. So we need to get a
True.
3 sweep. So I'll save it all for the uphill, and then you guys make sure you guys follow good wheels.
Yep. Expect that they're gonna start pushing the tempo here too, since they got new numbers. Yep, Garth pushing.
Well, that's what they're going to use. They're going to use their least strong sprinter going. We just can't let him go flying.
Let me stay on his wheel.
Yeah.
1 kilometer.
Yeah, Lewis, you can hit the anvil a little early too. So it won't do anything unless there's, what, minus 1.5, 2.
Steve's is going.
No, he's not going. All right, last hill.
All right, here we go. I'm pushing, guys.
Sprinting. Ow.
That's gonna be close.
Ow.
Adrian, you got first?
Yeah.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Nice job, Lewis. Luis.
Ow.
Lewis.
Hey,
Ow.
Josh, are you muted for the stream for the team comps or no?
Ow.
Was I muted?
Yeah, are you muted for team comps on the stream?
Not at the moment, no. I can.
Can you mute it?
Hey. 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 Ah, yeah.
I think
Ah.
I can mute without muting myself.
Okay.
Ooh. Ow.
So,
Oh, man.
let me do some
I missed that
math.
sprint.
No, you're good.
Hey.
Whew. It was always going to be tough.
So we got 27. To their 25, so pulled out a 2-point win. Nice job, boys. Good work.
He's got to finish up, Zach.
I'm on. Okay.
Okay.
Well, so the reason I felt we had to pull you back from the break, Josh, is that, I mean, we're giving Somerville second place when in the bunch he's not going to get
Yeah.
a high place.
That was smart. That was the smart. In hindsight, I understand why you were asking about that.
Yeah, and then the other thing is they never went offensive, really. So
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Normally they're much more.
they're pretty aggressive.
Yeah, much more offensive.
They must have had a strong race recently or something. No, but yeah, I think
Nice to break the string of last place finishes.
it's all. I mean, have you been doing Ecro as well, Josh? Sure.
No shot. I can do both. I do kind of want to do that though. I mean, it looks sweet.
Yeah, crazy.
Nice job, Zach.
My schedule's just.
Nice.
All right,
Ow.
I'm gonna stop the stream real quick.